escape the hustle of the city with these beautiful country home bungalows here in the most serene part of Ibeju Lekki. This is the IDERA scheme phase 2. And it is located in ELEKO. Now guys, I understand we've been bombarding you with different options for you to own your home in Lagos, but this is definitely not just a bombard, it is the best choice for you to own that beautiful or that dream home located in a serene environment that gives you peace of mind, a secured environment, very inhabited environment, and in close proximity to everywhere around Ibeju Lekki. Welcome to Lekki Avana Bungalow and Resort. Lekki Avana Bungalow and Resort is located strategically, and I promise you, it is not a property bombard anymore. This is the choice. This is located here in Ibeju Lekki, the ELEKO junction. Now, ELEKO, you may have heard the name, but let me bring it home. Let me drive it closer. ELEKO junction is where you have places like Avana Estate. Yes, you have Jennifer's Garden Estate. We know this is where Funke Akindele, the movie actress, lives, and this is where this beautiful one is located. In close proximity to this place as well, you have places like the newly approved International Airport, we have the Lekki Deep Sea Port, we have Alaro City, we have every other thing you can think of. And this is where I am bringing you these bungalows and resort. I know for your aged parents, they are tired of climbing up. It is time for you to give them a place where they can have their dream home. They've always dreamt of living in a bungalow. You didn't know. But I'm here to tell you that. So I'm just going to be showing you what we have here so you can make your buying decision. Like I have promised, it's not a property bombard. It is the right choice you are to make.
I know very well that to solve the housing deficit in Nigeria is not something that one person can do. It's not something that even all of us seated here can solve. But the little contribution we can give to the housing deficit reduction will go a long way. Looking at the index of housing deficits in the country, we have over 20 million housing deficits. And I know that number, we have been saying over 20 million housing deficits since over 4 years ago. That over 20 million is not changing. But I know it has changed a lot. It is actually more than 20 million housing deficits. And that creates a massive opportunities for all of us that are into the real estate industry to tap into the market, to work with the government, because government alone cannot achieve it. We need to work with the government to see how we can achieve reduction of this housing deficit. So in doing so, during our annual Thanksgiving and award in January, we declare a movement, and we said that in Zealous Homes and Property, we want to build 2,000 homes in 5 years. We want to build 2,000 homes in 5 years to also further. Please, if you want to clap, clap. It's not easy. If you try to build one house, you will know that the build house is not easy. So the company wants to embark on a journey of building 2,000 houses to people to be able to own those houses and to support the reduction of the housing deficit. So in doing so, we look at it that all the houses that we built in the past, the Lekki Pride, the Zealous Court that we have clients living there already, the Lekki Pride 1 that we have clients living there already, the Lekki Pride 2 that we're about to allocate to clients. We are not even going to add all those houses that we built to what we are pursuing from now till the next 5 years. We create another vision that in the next 5 years, from January 2025, we are going to be building 2,000 housing for Nigeria to reduce the housing deficit of the country. And by so doing, we can start on the first project in order to, move on with the movement of producing 2,000 housing for people, and we begin with the launch of Lekki Avana. The launch of Lekki Avana begins the movement of building 2,000 housing for Nigerians. And by so doing, we have launched this project, and this project is going to be delivering 223 housing units in this location. And thank you. And really, we take possession of this property. We move into the estate as fast as possible, and everything you have seen that we've done now is 3 weeks plus. We took this possession of this land in 3 weeks plus ago, and we have been able to build all the things that you see now. The sample unit you are seeing is not more than 2 weeks. People thought that we cannot build house in 2 weeks. But with the sample unit you are seeing there, we built it in 2 weeks, and the building is standing right there, and we completed it. I'm sure by the time you all go in, you will know what we have done there. And it is not a magic. We actually work so hard to deliver that. And most of our engineers that are here, we have all our engineers on site, starting from Engineer Williams, Bungalow, all of them, they are here. They supported us. They do day and night. Imagine us working in the morning from night and taking the work order from 12 midnight again to 6 a.m. in the morning, starting again from 7 again till evening. So we use 3 weeks to deliver that project that you're seeing. Thank you. And in order to make this work easy for us, we call on our brother, Mr. Yolo, the MP of the Imperial Mortgage Bank, and we said we need your support, we need your partnership to make sure that this business, this project is delivered as quick as possible. And a man that loves developers so much, a man that supports the movement of reducing housing deficit in Nigeria, we had a meeting with him, and he decided to partner with us on this project. And you can see the project is moving on very well. We have put resources, and they have also supported us with resources. Please, let's clap for them also. Thank you. So Lekki Avana is a resort estate, and we're going to introduce a lot of recreational activities here. We're going to have a swimming pool. We're going to have a swimming pool cabana. We're going to have a tennis court, not tennis court. We're going to have a football pitch. We're going to have a party arena where people can, have their fun and also be able to make the estate to have fun, and also for you to come in here and enjoy the estate. And the beauty about it is that it's not just a residential estate. It's an estate that our investors can buy 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 5 units, and as time goes on, you can give it out as short let for people to come in to have their retreats. They use the place, they pay for it, and they all enjoy the atmosphere. So we're building a top-notch resort, and this place is also going to be coming with a 500 all capacity and also a 200 all capacity, where you can come in, you do your retreat, you train your staff, you use the boardroom, and that is why we're introducing an hotel that will be mounted at the other side of the construction. So it's a fully packaged estate, and I'm not surprised. The first day we launched the estate, an investor came in and bought 22 units of housing of the project. Bought 22 units because they have seen the vision, and they know that this is a vision that they are ready, to work with us on. And you can see the work is ongoing, and I pray that God will help us to deliver on the project in Jesus' name.
When you sit down to think about life, you realize that life is all about opportunities. As a matter of fact, when you see anyone that is successful, and you sit down with them to ask them about the story of their life, you realize that they are where they are because somewhere in the course of their journey, they took advantage of an opportunity that came to them. And that's why we say that opportunity plus preparation equals to success. It is better to be prepared, waiting for opportunities, than for opportunity to come and meet you unprepared. In the world that we live in today, a lot of people would have become better than who or what they are today, except for the fact that somewhere along the line, an opportunity came, they did not identify it. An opportunity came, they abused it. An opportunity came, and they took it for granted. And you need to realize that life is lived forward but understood backwards. And one of the signs of growth is the fact that you get to a point where you make statements like, if I knew what I know now. That means you are growing. And you need to understand that one unique thing about opportunity is that opportunities are steps. Opportunities are ladders. Opportunities are doors. Opportunities are like lifts. Now, I don't know if you have ever experienced the Modwe experience in Lagos. Now, one of the ways you identify opportunities is that opportunities are like ladders. But in order for you to climb ladders, you need to engage your hands and engage your legs. In those days, if you know about Modwe, when we were growing up, we used to enter a particular Lagos transport called Modwe. And now for you to enter Modwe, it's not like BRT when you queue. There is no queue. When you want to come down from Modwe, you don't need to wait for the bus to stop. Because if you wait for the bus to stop, you'll be mobbed at the bus stop because there are lots of people waiting to rush in. So before the bus gets to the bus stop, you jump and you run along with the bus. And then when you want to enter the Modwe, you don't wait because there is no queue. You have to be strategic. And you are only aiming for two things. Number one, if my hand can just hold that bar. Number two, if one of my leg can just enter. So once your leg enter and your hand hold the bar, your body will follow later. There are opportunities like that, where you have to engage both your hands and your legs. But opportunities are also like steps. Now when you want to climb the step to go up, you don't necessarily need to use your hands. You can just use your legs and you move. But you see, some opportunities are also like lifts. It's just about you pressing the right button and you just see yourself lifted. So sometimes when you ask people, how did you get here? They say, I don't know. Because sometimes you don't even know the button that you press that produces the lifting that you're enjoying. And that's what grace is all about. Because when God adds favor to your labor, grace begins to speak. You suddenly realize that it's not about how much you labor. They say in vain do they wake up early in the morning, they come back late at night to come and eat the bread of sorrow. Now you need to understand that if it's all about labor and struggle, everybody will be rich. But when the favor of God and the grace of God rests upon your labor, you realize that a little effort, things begin to shift. That's why the songwriter says, you make the little things I do be like saying a big faith. Your grace makes the difference. So, but you need to understand that opportunities are also like doors. They are like doors. Now, but there are three kinds of doors. The first kind of door is the door that we're all used to, and it requires you to apply the use of a key. So you use the key to unlock the door, and then you either push or you pull. But there's another kind of door that is called an automatic door. Now, an automatic door does not necessarily require a key. It's just about you being in the right place at the right time. Because there's a zone that when you get to that point, the door opens. And that's why when you are in a meeting like this, you are in the right place. Because see, there are rooms in life that you get into where you get what we call privileged information. And those information that you get in those privileged places gives you a leverage. Because right now, many of you are realtors, you are getting this information, and there are people in Lagos, in Nigeria, and all over the world that don't even know that something is happening now. But you are here because you are in the right place. The third kind of door is called a revolving door. In order to press into a revolving door, you have to be strategic, because if you make the wrong move, you can hit your head. But if you are able to move in at the right time, you come out on the other side. In closing, When we say a man is poor or a woman is poor, the word poor is spelled P-O-O-R. And many times the word poor is an acronym for passing over opportunities repeatedly. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. So we are here today. There is an opportunity not only to be a part of the launch, the sales, and the purchase of one of these over 200 units, but there's an opportunity to be a part of ensuring that through this opportunity, you make money, you make a return. There are many people that are looking for genuine homes, genuine lands, genuine houses to buy. In zealous integrity is our core value. Anything you do with us, you can go home and sleep and know that it is well. So I welcome you to the best opportunity of your life in 2025. And I'm happy to announce to you that by the time we come to the end of 2025, when you are giving thanks for what God has done.
So you have heard it all from the horse's mouth. This place is a steal right now. The prices are a steal right now. Now this place is not just an estate, it's also a resort. We're going to be having a swimming pool. We're going to be having, in fact, a resort where you can just come and rejuvenate and all of that. We'll be having recreational center halls where you can come, corporate halls where you can bring your staff, or you can come in for retreat, whatever it is we'll be having here. And like you have heard, everything here would be so sufficient that the residents will not even have anything to do with the outside world if they so desire. You have heard this property is being developed by the very trustworthy development company, the Zealous Group International. They have delivered lots of many estates in the city of Lagos. We have to name the Lekki 123, and we also have the Zealous Court 1, Zealous Court 2, and the Zealous Extension, all in the city of Lagos. Then these are already residential properties, and we also have ones that are still putting. We have Tiwa Garden Phase 1, Tiwa Commercial Hub, Tiwa Garden Phase 2, and many more in the market. So what you need to do right now is to come on board. Here we have two different house types. As a matter of fact, we have just one house type, the 3-bedroom bungalows. You have the option to choose from two. It's either you are getting a fully solar powered 3-bedroom bungalow, or you want the ones without the solar powers. Whatever you want is fine. Now if you want the one with the solar system, then all you have to pay is 65 million naira, and the ones without the solar is 58 million naira, and all you need is a down payment of 5 million naira, and you can spread the balance over a period of time. Also, if you think you want this but you do not have that, you can also engage in a mortgage facility. Yes, we have the Imperial Mortgage. So us here, you can also invest, go through the mortgage facility and get this one if this is what you want. Do not forget, all you need is 5 million naira down payment, and you have the option to spread the balance. And you heard someone already keyed into this option, into this place with 22 units on the day it was announced. Today is the official launch, and in a matter of days, the prices are going to change. You don't want to wait till then. You can come on board with the initial deposit, and this is yours. At this point, I want to say a very big thank you to those who are coming across my channel for the first time. My name is Gloria Ogaga. I help smart and forward-thinking people create transgenerational wealth by bringing to them affordable yet genuine properties all across Nigeria. And if you are yet to be a member of this family, kindly hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and of course share to people you think need this information. To my existing subscribers, thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing. Much more you have been investing, and I make no light of it. And until I see you in my DM to lock up a unit or more, this place is a vibe for now.